New install, new bitch. Layla, she got a different texturizer. Nah, I'm just playing. She don't be texturizing her hair. She don't.
New nails, though. New nails.
New nails. Welcome. How are you guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of You Ain't Wrong podcast, where we know there's no wrong or right. There's only a perception. Mm-hmm. And in this episode, my perception is the nail salon had me fucked up. Because at the end of the day, like I feel like shout out to all the black girls who do nails. We're gonna shout out to everybody who do nails, but especially the black girls. Yes. Because they be fire and your nails stay on for like a month and a half, 6 weeks. For the past 2 years I've been going to a person, but then I would get fill-ins at the nail salon. But this time, they did this.
You love it?
Girl, no.
Oh,
you see him? Wow.
I see your thumb. I don't like the thumb.
I don't like the thumb neither. And then the lady who did it was like 60. You know, family-owned business.
Yeah.
All the little black girls with the BBLs taking them customers away.
Yeah.
That's how they pay for their BBLs. So, I don't know. But they did it too lumpy. It's lifting. Like, I could tell, like, when she slapped that acrylic on, it was going to lift. And it, look, bump.
Wow.
Bump.
Yeah, it's definitely new. It shouldn't be lifting.
It shouldn't. And I knew it.
Yeah.
But then she put so much acrylic on, she was trying to rub them down. And I'm just like, why you put all of that on there in the first place? Like, whatever. Mm-hmm. But thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of You Ain't Wrong podcast. So, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff has happened. Juneteenth, Father's Day.
What else?
We're free. Yeah. No more abortions. No, I'm just playing. Selective states.
Girl,
you don't have to travel OT. You know how people be like, I'm OT for the weekend. I'm out of town. I think that's what it means. You don't have to go out of town for your abortions and stuff.
Well, yeah. I watched a video today, and a girl was like, she's in Georgia, so she called like a clinic. She's like, so we're just elite, like, you know, it's over now. You can't. And she was like, no, we still in business, baby.
Okay. Come in, get that baby out, you know?
Y'all is wildin'. I just don't, I find it so crazy how man can really sit here and tell you what you can do with your body as a female. We have other things to be worried about, America.
Yeah, that's real weird. It be the old white men.
It was one black man on there.
Was it?
Yes,
that's crazy.
I don't know who granddaddy that was, but you need to get it together.
No pawpaw? That was your pawpaw. But if you guys didn't know, we're referring to Roe versus Wade. And they kind of like overturned it from like 19 something. So they're trying to make abortion legal in some states. And I think that's fuck shit. Stop. Like, you got so much else to worry about. And this what you want to worry about today? Like, is that a thing?
Gas prices is high. Nobody trying to work. You don't have, like, what? Delta canceling flights. Southwest can't. You worried about abortions?
Yeah. And I mean, it's still offered in like some states, but
to an extent, you know, I think it was the three things was all throughout. Like, you can't. Abortion was like, but it was rape and incest, if I'm not mistaken. Some states were like, yeah, you can't get an abortion.
But I can go in there and say, like, that's messed up. But what if I, you know, had fun and then, you know, I was raped, I was aborted. They'll probably want you to file papers and everything, trying to be all up in your business. Like, they just need something else to worry about. I think that's real fucked up, and I don't like it. I think women should have a choice what they want to do with their bodies. And
definitely. But I feel like, how do you feel about, because a lot of states, it's like 4 or 5 states taking away from you if you're raped or so.
Yeah.
You still can't get an abortion for that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not their call.
Crazy. Or incest, like, or some shit. Is it incest? You gotta look up the category. It's 3.
Hide the vape.
What?
Hide the vape, sorry. Oh. But, yeah, I don't know. I think they should leave it how it is. Shout out to Flint for having, like, ooh, TMI. Never mind. I don't know what you're talking about. But shout out to them. Shout out to Flushing Road. You know, down? Yep. For the low.
I know exactly.
For the low.
I know exactly where Planned Parenthood is. That's an easy $500.
Ryan.
It wasn't even $500. The
Oh.
gag was like if you go in there and like you fill out like they don't check if I'm spilling too much tea. They don't check if you got a job or not. You know, you say you ain't got no job. Abortion be like $100. What nigga can't come up with that? Or else I
$100?
understand why you get an abortion, sis. I ain't gonna lie, I'm very open. I had an abortion. It was like 2. Should I say this? Fuck you guys. Excuse eyes. Shut up. But I did have 2 abortions. And like the first time, like my best friend Jessica went with me. Shout out to Jessica. She's marrying my cousin. They're engaged now.
Aww.
Yes, she's my real cousin. Like she's family. It's great.
Yes, ma'am.
She took me.
Okay.
And she was so mad because I asked her, but she was the only one off work. So I'm like, you got to, you know? And then she took me the first time.
Okay.
Second time, oopsie daisy, didn't he? Oop. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. The second time, yeah. Saw the nigga I had the first abortion by in there with another bitch. What's up with me?
He had
I
to show
was
up.
mad.
It was a 2-for-1 special. So.
You get what I'm
He
saying?
had
We
to catch that
said
coupon.
hi, and it's like real crazy because when you sit in an abortion clinic, and then like it's a small area, so you definitely gonna see people you know, and they gonna be like, "Girl, we ain't gonna speak. We just gonna look sad, bitch. We going through something."
My God.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, that's the calling first name and last name.
Whew. Yeah, no, I've never had any abortions, but
Yeah.
I still support women's rights. Like what?
Yeah.
I should be able to say whether or not I should be able to get an
Okay.
abortion.
But we're gonna say this: abortions. Please don't use that for what do you call it?
What are you thinking about?
Like a condom.
Oh.
Come on,
like
Dom.
contraception?
Yes, abortion is not a contraceptive.
Shin.
Okay. It's a if.
Whatever.
Is it a if contraceptive?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And
Okay,
it is.
yeah.
It's plan
Okay.
C. What you talking about?
You get what I'm saying? It's
Plan-
plan A for a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? We ain't having no more kids.
Like plan B is $50. Plan C is $500.
Okay, so I'm like, which one you rather do? Because now I heard abortions down here. We are Atlanta based. I heard abortions down here be like $5
Oh, I
Nah.
didn't know that.
I'm gonna tell you. Look at me in the eye.
Yeah.
$500.
$500 down here.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was 500. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like 500.
Hey, look,
500?
as recently as 3 years ago. That's how I know.
A lot of states are like that though. 500.
Dom,
I was just a driver. I'm just chill out.
you was just a driver.
Yeah.
How you know the price?
Cause I was helping facilitate. Cause I'm a good friend.
Now he was a Planned Parenthood
Facilitate.
driver. He lying.
He was a volunteer community service.
helping my community
You
out.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. Okay. No, for real, because babies is expensive. I think a lot of people, if they thought before they had kids, like, and when you meet people, like, around our age, I feel like it was taboo where I'm from to not have kids after 25. Do you
Right.
feel like the same thing, Dom? Like, I saw a post going around Facebook that was just like, oh, if you don't have kids by this age, you're coochie trash.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't want kids, stupid. Maybe we just don't want Section 8 and food stamps. Those things are great, mind you. I would love to live life for $8, but, like, maybe we just don't want that.
I think it's hard for folks to think of people choosing not to have, because you know most of the people we grew up with had kids by accident.
Yeah.
We were just out here. So the
Yeah.
fact that you didn't have an accident until 25, I think people just be like, "What's going on?" But we ain't used to mugs with discipline. That's all that is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I think that's it. So I heard that Missouri, Louisiana, Kentucky, South Dakota, and a couple other ones. That law went into effect as soon as the white people got off the podium. They said, I do. And you know, they canceled everybody's abortion.
I'm only surprised about
I would've been
Louisiana
pissed.
and South Dakota. Not surprised. Who the fuck lives in South Dakota?
It's given the hills have eyes.
Yeah,
Those
it's
states-
it's about to be a lot of people in South Dakota now because they can't get no abortion.
Okay, I'm moving.
Like
No,
what?
I'm moving. moving.
Kentucky,
would
not
not
surprised.
like
Been to
it.
Kentucky, not really fucking.
Those are all grassy areas, and
Yeah.
when they're grassy areas, it just reminds me of like The Hills Have Eyes, nigga with the white hair.
That shit, no, I
was my
seen that
favorite
movie.
One. He
Oh
like,
my.
you know, running through shit, killing
Crazy ass
people.
fucking movie.
You remember that one, the one with the white hair? That was my favorite one. You ain't know if it was a bitch or a nigga. You did. They kept that under wrap. So, moving on. Let's talk about the sexy daddies. Woo.
Okay, Mario.
It wasn't Mario. It was Sammy, child.
Oh.
It was Sammy. Let me tell you about Sammy. Remember this girl in high school? She put me on to Sammy. Sexting in the Rain. Has anybody ever heard that song?
Who is Sammy? Can you pull up Sammy?
You gotta remember, she ain't had the same childhood we did.
We had hood childhoods. No, I was just like, Sammy. And we can't even
Why she
include
look at me
this.
like that? That's crazy. I
Yeah.
really
You
don't
never heard
know.
this
He don't look
song?
familiar.
I don't know Sammy. Like,
Hold on, you never. Oh fuck. Okay. And he
I
is in
seen
my
him on the
Apple Music.
verses, but I don't
This
know.
is the Sammy we knew. This is how we
Okay.
was introduced to him.
You don't know this song? Okay.
Why wouldn't you play the real song? Play the one song. Don't
Okay.
nobody know that song.
I don't know.
Layla, I'm gonna send you
Nah.
a hood nigga.
No,
Yeah,
she
I
not.
just-
She
Freaking song
not. She not
playlist.
playing the right song. You gotta play his song. Don't nobody care about them raggedy ass songs. Play his first single.
Which one?
I like the way you.
Oh, that's true. This it. No? Layla don't even watch all the Fridays. No. What is it?
It's not that.
Okay. It's not
But I
giving.
don't. I
But
don't
no,
know.
that was little Sammy out of all, like, everybody. Like, look at him. He was so cute.
Yeah.
He was so cute, but that man is grown. Grown and sexy.
He went from little Sammy to Sammy with a beard.
Zeddy, he went from, I was looking at his Instagram. I follow him on Instagram.
I'm crying.
I'm like, damn, I would love to see that down. I'm a fan. Sex in the Rain. I wouldn't even have him sex when that came out, but I want the fuck in the rain. Fuck One Wish. Want the fucking rain after Sex in the Rain. No? Not trying to throw Ray J out there. Ray J is daddy too, but
Versus
versus
is not daddy, baby. We gonna take that back.
Ray J, I feel like I love his sudden outburst. I do. I wonder when is his birthday. He gotta be like what I like. It's either Aquarius,
Ew, I don't like Aquarius.
Capricorn, or Gemini.
Capricorn probably.
It's
or
giving Aquarius vibe.
No,
Ray J
Virgo.
is definitely-
Virgo.
I think he
Virgo.
is a.
Told you he's Aquarius. Told you. I like that shit. Cause why ain't you having Tourette syndrome? Why you ain't fucking with me? Yeah. So yeah. So I guess it was like Ray J, Mario. Who else was on there? Bobby Valentino.
Omarion. You said
Omarion. And
Wasn't Pleasure P out there too?
Pleasure P.
Pleasure P was on there?
Yeah, from Pretty Ricky.
No, I know who.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
she
to.
know Pleasure P. She-
Shut up. Damn.
Layla wasn't in the basement.
Oh my god.
Layla wasn't in the basements
No.
with us.
She was on the hotline.
Okay.
Y'all funny. Y'all
Yeah.
real fucking funny.
I love that shit. Pleasure P was like, you know, Pretty Ricky and those songs.
Yes.
Basement parties. Niggas was grinding and like winding their hips and shit.
Yeah, I was right.
Now they all got 10
wasn't
kids now. That's crazy. Yeah. So Sammy could sing better than Ray J. Yikes. We all knew that, kinda.
Omarion did terrible as well, so it didn't really matter.
Omarion and Orion, them is kings. I didn't hear nothing. I heard lullabies. I don't care what nobody say.
You obviously need to get your ears checked, but
Damn.
But
yeah, I loved it though.
it was.
I loved
It was
it.
funny to me. It wasn't.
I hate how they do the weak ass songs first and then go into the bops. Like, but I guess you got to give something for the viewers to watch though.
It wasn't too much of a bop of anything though to me. It really was mediocre.
Sammy?
It was mediocre. I don't know Sammy for real, so I didn't.
You don't remember him? He hard to miss, bitch.
No. Well, I know I remember him, but I don't really. It wasn't too much of me to be like, oh my god, it's a great. I was really there trying to
She
make
almost
sure I
made me
hit.
cry.
I thought I was gonna be in my fucking living room, like, oh my god, yeah. No,
I
that shit was. I was crying, laughing, like that shit was funny.
Oh my gosh! And
Oh, Mariam, get off the floor. Get off the floor. Get off the floor.
I love the way he meditate. I just love Omarion. Mom really like, you know, did you remember J12 and shit? Word Up magazine and shit like that? No. What did y'all have in Africa, bitch?
That was a good one.
What magazines y'all had?
That was a good one.
I told Layla we was gonna have to have a hood day and watch like Paid in Full, like all that shit.
Came here, what high school was a Vogue and shit. That's all I
Get down or lay down, stay down. What is that?
I still ain't seen Paid in Full, so I gotta watch that too. Look, I missed a lot of hood classics.
I watched the movies a lot, but I don't. Even Sammy was on a movie singing I don't remember. I don't know because I wasn't paying attention. I was
perfect.
Like,
I definitely that is like a crush.
Yeah.
You want to see his Instagram?
No. She really in love with this man.
It's his. Yeah. You can tell when a nigga walking with God.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. You can. That's him. That's a whole man.
A whole man.
A whole one. Okay. So
shout out to you, Sammy, baby. You got to stay. I'm sorry I don't know you.
Okay.
If you see this video.
Yeah. I love music. Cardi. I'm surprised. We need a picture for Cardi. I love Cardi. I remember she came out with Gangster. I think it was Gangster Bitch Volume 1.
Yes.
And she was talking to the little, yikes. I love African people. Love those African. But she was talking to this little African nigga. And she was like, I want to go to Fordham's. He's like, baby, I'll buy you anything you want. He was like, no, you didn't. I want to go to Fordham's. You don't remember that?
It's the fact that you say, and then you want to say what you gotta say.
Just
say what you gotta say.
I don't give a fuck. It's a song called Trick.
Yes, I know. I've heard that
you heard it?
I know
like the outro or the intro to Trick. And then the nigga's like, oh, I pay you bill. She's like, no, don't be calling my phone. He's like hoeing this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, Cardi's that bitch. But she's supposed to be coming out with new music.
Love it.
I love Cardi B. I do.
You heard Beyonce's new album? Well, it was like a...
Oh, I didn't.
Did you?
Well,
Drake's as well. It's about Drake.
I heard his disco shit, but I'm not into it, so I didn't touch on it. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I liked it. See, you say you love music. How you don't like his...
I don't like blues, country, Afro beats, or...
You're right. She don't like Afro beats. Y'all heard it, okay? Blues, country, Afro beats.
Blues
jazz,
is like blues is old white. Blues is old black men, horny men. They be like, oh, a stick in a tree. They gonna talk about the whole song. They gonna talk about sticking this goddamn tree, and you're not gonna know what the fuck they're talking about.
Okay,
so you get older.
Country, if you don't like country.
Country is the same thing. They're gonna sing about a guitar and a glass of wine. They're singing about a guitar and a glass of wine. Like it's all horny shit, you know. I just don't like it.
Okay, so we don't like Afrobeats for what?
I can't understand what they're saying. It took me a long time to get into like Baby Gunna Thug because I just couldn't understand. They have heavy ass accents. Gunna love the vibe of the music, but it's just like
you gotta break it down. But that's music. You gotta kind of listen to it. Afro beats, it's English in there. It's not really. They may say a few words. I get it, but
when I first met Layla, y'all, she was going ham to that banana song.
Girl, stop! I did what you did.
It was. What was they saying?
Don't be on the spot like that.
I'm sorry.
Do that.
Don't do that, sis. Stop playing, bitch. But it was the banana song. And we went to the lounge.
Put you onto the banana song. It was somebody else. Was it not? Was it me? Put you onto the banana song? It was not even called banana, y'all.
Y'all know. Banana.
No, he don't even say that. That's what's crazy.
This is real racist, right?
She's crazy.
It's random African
song. You don't even say banana, right? It's like
he keeps saying something about a banana.
Is it Wizkid? No, it's not Wizkid.
It wasn't Wizkid.
Hold on. It's Davido. That's who it was.
Was it? What is
Fall?
it
I think it's called Fall by Davido.
He was talking about banana when he was really talking about his penis.
He was talking about.
He was loving fruit the whole time, you know.
That's like the what's it called?
It fall out like
the
that.
Purple.
Nice. Come here, daddy.
My bad. That was it. Cut that out.
Sorry. But Cardi, she made a post insinuating that she's coming out with new music, and I'm so excited.
Okay.
I'm so excited to see her evolve, because I definitely think that's what she's pushing forward.
Right.
At first, she had like the rap album, and then she kind of played it safe, but that album was great. What was it called? Invasion of Privacy.
Oh, that was. You better know, sir.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. Loved everything.
I was gonna
she
say
did
I
about
don't think I don't like any. Everything has been consistent for me. Like it was her. It was always her. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never.
Cardi's trying to find her sound.
Yeah, like it was. You singing, okay? You rapping, you doing like it was never a.
She's gonna go into a whole new era of her music, and it's not gonna be the same Cardi we've been getting.
It's gonna be an Afrobeat song in there, so hopefully you like it.
Yeah,
it's coming.
If it's Cardi, I will.
I'm crying. She's biased.
But I definitely think it's gonna be like a new era of her sound. That's why I think like she's like very. You say you don't like my album, bitch? Fuck you, suck a dick. You know,
She don't care.
But like I feel like with Beyonce and Drake releasing like their different genres of music, hopefully she feels safe to release what she has.
If you know Drake, he's gonna go out there, explore, and do whatever. And his what was Passion Fruit was on what? Was it on Views?
I'm not sure. I'm a Drake fan, but I don't keep up with which album. I just keep up with the R&B
So this new
songs.
album came like it gave Passion Fruit vibes.
Did
like that song, but regardless, I feel like they all
listen to it.
even Beyonce.
Yeah.
I ain't really listen, but I'm gonna go back. Yeah.
Beyonce
Start
got that
to-
message, baby.
Start to finish, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta listen, yeah.
I'm
But
gonna check it out for sure.
yes,
For sure. So now we are going to go into the segment, and we have a segment for you bitches. It's called Little Whores. What is it called?
not little whores. I'm
Calling all
crying.
you little whores? No, for all you
For
little
all. For
So-
all.
whores. So we want to have a conversation about why. Okay, so I had a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Okay, Lela?
Yes, I
How many friends was that?
5.
Bitch, be on point. So, we wanted, well, we do give a fuck about what you say, but we don't. But we do, and we want to hear y'all output. So go ahead and leave that in the comments. Make sure you stay posted. And tell us what you guys would do in this situation. So we're going to put this as what is it called?
In general?
A general statement.
Okay.
Okay. A general statement. So say, for instance, it's even if it's out of our character or one person's character or who's more likely to do what. But say, for instance, you went somewhere, you found the guy, everything was cool, you slept with them, but you're at that point in your life where you honestly like just feel like fucking is cool, but I want to date too. Like I feel like that's important. I feel like the conversation is needed. I feel like I want to get to know you in all elements.
Okay.
And just like I fucked up, gave you some coochie, you know what I'm saying? Within hours, you know? That's what she said to me. Within hours, you know?
Right.
And I kind of want to, on the next time we link up, I kind of want to reverse that, you know?
Okay.
So can we have a one night stand and then go into like regular dating world where we're just like talking, having conversations? Because it gets very, like, it could be a great moment, but I mean, she told me that she was like, she told him don't like me.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. So that's what she said.
Okay. Okay. For me. As far as a one night stand goes, okay, I'm gonna be open now because I don't be open. I've only had one in my life.
Yeah.
Different state, whatever happens. Cool.
You told me about
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
You know, boom, boom, got it. Whipped, moved on. We talked the next day. Was on my life. As far as this situation goes, with your friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend.
Period.
I feel like it's kind of like going on a date with someone, you know what I'm saying? And you give up. You just do it, right?
Yeah.
Next day, are y'all gonna talk? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. If you really, I feel like you shouldn't take it back. You shouldn't feel bad about it. You should never, of course.
Never.
if
Get
you
that
want
coochie up,
to,
girl.
yes, whatever you want at that point,
Not
do it.
really. So good.
If you wanted to do it, do it. If you didn't want to do it, of course. But don't. I feel like you should just be open with the person. I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, hey, listen, I feel like you should go on a date, talk. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know you. I don't want it to be like a relationship thing, of course, but I do want to get to know you. Like,
yeah.
When you have sex with someone, it's very intimate, is it not? It's very like, and I take sex very personal. So I just feel like once you have sex with someone, if you feel like you want to get to know them, let them know.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times, they're going to let you know whether or not they fuck with it or not.
Bring that dick here.
They going to know. So, and based off their answer, how they respond, I don't like to text, so I just call people. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm going to call you. You answer the phone, you don't answer the phone. I'm not going to call you again.
It's the phone ringing that makes him nervous. He's going to pick up. Yeah, he was so cool.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
But no, I mean, that's just how I
So
feel.
your best advice would be to, after that situation, how would she go about it?
I would.
Just call him. Hit him up. Like,
Literally.
let's go out. Like, okay.
Normally, though, the guy would hit you up the next day.
That's true.
Yeah, the guy was going to hit you up the next day. Once he does.
You don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Might just been.
And if he don't say nothing and I really am feeling it, like I wake up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I remember the night, I'm like, oh my God, this is mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I don't give a fuck. But if it's something like mutual, like you all wake up, good morning, blase, blase. If he texts you, I would just go ahead and just text, either respond back or call. And call and say that you want to see him again.
That's cute.
I know.
Layla's
So
so
stupid.
cute.
No.
I'd be like, I enjoyed that dick. You had a lot of it. I loved it there. You wanna go grab sushi? And then you can roll me, you know? No, I'm just playing. Okay, so in my case, what I would do, this is what I told her
That
to
was
do.
cute. I'm gonna use that.
Sushi, and then you can roll me.
That was cute. I can use that. Yeah. Go ahead.
I would like that if a guy said that. My best, like, guy interest, like, it was so, and he was a hood nigga wearing a beater. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kaylin. But he was a hood nigga wearing, he came up, hi, my name is Kaylin. He had a beater on. And you just got out of jail, yay.
What's your advice, girl? She's
So my advice would be, like, in the situation, because you don't know what type of coochie you gave him. If he think it's whack, he probably not going to talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, or you're boring, kind of.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna talk to you. That's the crazy part. So I'll wait till he contacts you. I would also.
Wait till he contacts you.
Yeah. Yeah, child. So I just don't know. But I would say, like, it's very hard to transition from, like, and mind you, I only had like one night stand, which was very weird because me and Nessa, we went out and then whoopty whoop, boom. Me and the guy kind of like followed each other to the spot. So I just wanted to do it because everybody, like, you know how you go to the bar and pick up girls? I just had the experience. I was single and I wanted to do what the fuck I wanted to do. It's my vagina.
Period.
And I did what I did. And it was fun. Well, it really wasn't that fun because I'm like, yeah, cool, great. But I don't know. I think it depends on, like, the vibe. Like, with certain people, you kind of touch their soul. You know what I'm saying? You understand when you have, like, a more interpersonal connection during sex.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you feel like that, and based on what he does to you during that encounter will tell you how he kind of feel about you. I feel like men, it takes a lot of... I'm just saying, let's just say it like this. Okay, what's a quick pumper? What's that rabbit called? The one who shoots guns, walking around shooting guns.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the rabbit. What's the rabbit? You get your information book open.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about too. It's killing me.
The rabbit.
I know you're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah. Is it Bugs Bunny? It's not Bugs Bunny, but whatever. You know, like if it's just like some whoop-de-whoop, we did that. the guy shooting the gun. But I mean, you know when you kind of like reach another personal level with the person. And I feel like if it's on that personal level, then communicate. But if not, like, it's done. Like, you never know. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to act during one night stand. So I just don't know. I only had one though. But I enjoyed it. Well, I didn't really enjoy it. I said it was for nothing for the next day. But it's cool to say you did it. Wouldn't suggest nobody to do it. Mind your business and do what you want to do. At that point in time in my life, I did what I wanted to do. But
I'm crying.
Yeah, so that's it would be hard to transfer, but I would just say, Layla, communication. If he don't communicate with you, he don't go fuck. That's it. Hell yeah. That's just about it.
If you want to do it at the end of the day, regardless if you have a one night stand or not.
Yeah.
If you hit up the person first or they hit you up first, doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't really matter as far as like you being in your feelings. Don't be in your feelings about it. That's how I feel.
And don't be out here fucking like you love people. Niggas I do it. Because I'm toxic.
Listen, I don't.
I be thinking about saying
fuck if I want to fuck. I'm gonna not fuck if I don't want to fuck. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
It. But when I fuck, it's gonna be It's never been. I've never not. I don't know. It's never.
I told this person at work the other day. I was like, he's like, you do a great job. Like, you know what? It's not even about you, niggas. It's he did because it's like your stats are great. I'm just like, it's not even about you. Listen. I go hard at everything in my life. Yeah. So it'd be a disservice to myself if I come in here and then be the best bitch I could be. Right. So in the one night stand, I'm right that dick the best that I can. Because it's a disservice to myself.
As you should.
If I don't get
as you should
on my heels and ride that dick. Okay? So I wouldn't even say don't do it. Do a good job if you do it.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's hard to transition. I actually called a friend and talked. Woo! I'm telling on myself. Cut this out. Yikes! Fuck it. I don't really care. So I called my friend. He was like, maybe you should never gave him. You remember? Oh, we did it at your house. Hater. He's a hater.
He's not a hater.
We're gonna. There's also a segment that we made up. It's called a real nigga, where we're definitely gonna be like discussing situations. And I have a lot of female friends. I have a lot of people who, which they probably don't take my advice, but they know I'm non-judgmental. So I get a lot of shit coming to me sometimes. So we're going to talk to you about that. And we're going to call a real one. Okay? We're going to get a real one
on the phone
and try to explain that. And you want to be the real one on the phone, make sure you hit us up on Instagram at You Ain't Wrong Podcast. We'll definitely call you. Yes. Just be ready at the time. Don't be talking shit because I'll argue with you. Okay?
And she will. And she will.
So another thing is leading into that, I feel like are women who is promiscuous, are they damaged? Do you feel like they're damaged, or are they just very liberal? Is liberal the right word? I feel like that was good for that. No? It's not?
Well,
What's the definition? Okay, fuck it. Never mind. Crickets. Are they, whatever. But I feel like women can do whatever with their body. I feel like I don't suggest people do that, because with the practices I've been practicing, it's just like, you don't want to do that. But, I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like, I don't feel like men have a stigma to where they only can have sex with one woman or a lot of people don't take that to heed. But when we do it, like, we're whores. I don't like that. I want to shave my head and walk with Amber Rose. I do.
So you realize being promiscuous is being considered as a hoe, correct?
Okay, maybe I used the wrong word.
Am I mistaken? I thought that's what it was.
Nope,
I don't think all women who are promiscuous, it's a difference, because I feel like that's kind of like a
but that's what they try to,
a person who's like sneaky with it. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Or just like very cut corners and get what they want, whether that's that or being promiscuous with the purpose. And I can fall under that category too, but I really don't. But it's just like, it's like a sneakiness to promiscuous.
Yeah.
Like that's like if a guy's like chilling with you.
Yeah.
If you're a guy and I'm a girl and like promiscuous, yes. Oh, whoop, 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 with the ass. Like, I feel like that's promiscuosity. I make up words, mind your business.
Correct.
That's that. But I feel like if you just yourself and you get what I'm saying? I feel like promiscuous women go into the situation like, I'm about to get this nigga. I'm about to get his attention. That's why I feel like, what's the definition? Can we do that? We're going to find out the definition. That's why I feel like it is.
Bring it down. But anyways, yeah, it is. Look up.
I feel like that's promiscuous. Yeah. I feel like if you just connect with a person or whatever, I might not be making sense. But whatever the case is, we're going to call a real nigga. If you want to be that real nigga, hit us up on Instagram. We definitely going to need you available on Sundays at 7 to have a conversation.
At 7.
So,
specifically at 7.
Okay. So going into the promiscuous women.
Yes.
And the one night stands and how do you act. Mm-hmm. So I saw a list. We're going to add a new segment. Post it up. So on Post It Up, we will definitely be talking about things we see on the internet that we have questions or just want to have a conversation about.
Right.
So I had a post on, it was Facebook for Michigan. Facebook Pops. I feel like East Coast, Snapchat. When you go to New York, news be like, what's your Snap? Chicago, they ask for your Snapchat for some odd reason. Mm-hmm. Down south, they ask for Instagram. But anyway, so I was on Facebook. And I saw something. It was like how to identify a damaged woman. Okay. And I wanted to have a conversation about it. Okay. I don't know who posted this, but I'm going to have to go on my notes. Just a second. Because I definitely screenshot it because I don't like when men write stuff that's for women. Like, if you want to be a bad bitch, just say that. Like, why are you a man telling me how a woman should act? I get it to a certain extent.
You know who did that?
Who?
Saucy Santana. I was just talking about this.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't.
You and I'm all for a part of the LGBT community.
No, for real.
But
don't tell me how he literally like sat down and tried to tell you not.
I love Saucy Santana. I love the dynamics he actually is contributing to the music world for the LGBT community.
No, yeah.
But that's great.
As far as trying to tell me how to be a female?
Yeah, that's personal. But I didn't hear like the clip or anything I don't know, but what he said, but I saw something, but I just scrolled past it. But it's like, you can't tell me how to be a woman. Do you want to be a woman? Do you want to try it? Because I'm pretty sure.
He was just saying it was materialistic things like nails, hair, you know what I'm saying? Keeping up with your, but that's not really being a female. Like it is, but it's not really like.
Yeah. You don't even know like the other
things we
side.
go through. Yeah, like all the like no man can ever experience what we as a female experience, like and go through and feel and all that. Like that's different.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know.
And it's just
weird.
like it's just like it's a hurtful thing to say to women, especially like because in the Black community, I feel like honestly, this bad. It's not bad, but this is how I feel. I feel like gay men try to imitate Black women, like ghetto Black women. Yeah. And I don't necessarily like that because all Black women are not like that. Yeah. So in a case where somebody of that community that was, identify as whoever, says something about that, it's kind of touchy because at the end of the day, like our generation is fighting against like masculinity and femininity, whatever. So it's just like that confuses people even more. Even the ones who have an idea, we're in generation whatever, but Generation Z, they might see something like that and then get confused. I do, because we still grew up where it was like the man does this, the woman does this. Right. Like, gender roles is so touchy, so I don't want to get into that. But in a relationship, I always see, like, even in, I have someone very close to me that I love, and but I still can see the established roles that they have.
Yeah.
Like, even as a gay couple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that, I don't know. I hope he didn't mean it like that. I hope it was just a perception
I mean,
that we got, that the community got.
It's your opinion, your perception.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
And
I'm
he
not
can
gonna
have
say,
that.
Yeah, you can have that, but I'm not. Of course, I'm gonna be offended.
He was on stage, maybe.
Yeah,
He probably went up. He probably was off this drink. Okay, fuck it. Don't make excuses. Great. But this post, it said, how to identify a damaged woman. And they have 10 things listed. Okay. So let's go through them. So 1, ... She brings more masculine energy than feminine energy because she feels the need to protect herself. I do that until you let it down. Because I went so long with having to be the man and the woman for myself. So you have to prove to me that you're able to take on what I take on every day. And it's rewards to that shit. So calm down. I'm special. Child of God, his favorite, period. So what do you think about that statement?
I think
you are very feminine. You are so, for sure.
But I agree with it as far as
you
like defining, a little bit of someone being damaged. You know,
yeah,
you can tell.
Okay. So 2, she raises her voice and uses a variety of profanity when trying to express herself because she's not used to having a voice. I feel like that falls deep. I feel like in that situation, I was just talking about. Ooh, yikes. Sorry if you whoever's watching. I was talking about a friend to a friend, and I was just like, you gotta look at how she grew up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So all her fucking life, she's been searching for this love that she felt like she was missing, and she's trying to fill herself up with that instead of loving herself first. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So love yourself first. You won't go through a lot of shit. I'm just gonna say that. So she raises her voice and uses, who cusses? I don't cuss at my niggas.
I don't,
I sometimes when I'm mad.
I don't. Remember when I cussed out one person and I felt so bad about it. I think
because he's a bitch ass nigga, but I should never told him. You know what I'm saying? You should have figured that out on his own.
Crying.
Number 3, when she's on the phone with the man, she hears him texting. She automatically assumes he's texting another woman instead of handling business because she's used to infidelity. I'm not used to it. I've never been. Only been like 3 relationships.
Sounds like men that's been cheated on.
You get they hurt.
You hurt, baby. You hurt.
Yeah, because I don't care who you texting, but if you broke and you always on your phone and you ain't making no money, then I'm gonna have questions.
I feel like the only time I would have a question about it is if the phone is going off. Beep, 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 beep. You know what I'm saying? Like, beep.
Because Layla gonna call you back to bed.
What? I'm gonna sit there and if I hear beep, 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 and you can hear the tone. Some people have the tone shit on where you texting and you can hear it. It's gonna be a problem then. It's gonna be a problem then.
If I never hear somebody's phone go off, I have a problem.
Oh yeah, definitely that too.
Because you got it on silent. Like, it's for what?
My phone's on silent, so I don't really give a fuck if your phone's on silent. But when I'm with somebody, I normally see their phone. Their phone be right here. Yeah. Baby, put your phone right here, because my phone right here.
Yeah. I be needing passwords and everything, because I don't play like that, and I beat people up. So number 4 is when a man tries to lead, she resists and call him controlling because she's not a team player.
Repeat?
That's me. When a man tries to lead, she resists and calls him controlling because she's not a team player. When you're so used to playing for team yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's damage for sure. I agree with that one.
Yeah, I'm not like that.
Number 5.
Baby, be.
Okay. But it takes takes time. I always remember I was talking to somebody. I was like, it takes a while for me. That's why I fight with niggas about, because I'm so independent. I'm so okay.
Yeah.
You know, I wake up every day happy as fuck. So if you come into my life, child, we ain't gonna go into that. It's giving daddy issues. But
we had this conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be straight. Like, I'm gonna make sure you get from me what you need, but if you're not gonna do that same in return, and I'm also gonna watch what the fuck you're saying. Watch what you say. This is T. Listen.
It is.
Comfortability with yourself. Knowing you can't change nobody. Knowing you going into an attitude, I love this person for them. You're gonna try when you love yourself more, you're gonna treat me so much better. The only shittiness comes in when you don't love yourself and you expect me to be a different person than what the fuck I just showed you. And you can't do that. So, in my opinion, I forgot what I was going because I'm deep about that.
You don't think it's a little different?
Because not a team player. I forgot where I was going with that. But that was deep to me. Yeah, because I was talking to somebody earlier and I was like, it takes me a minute, maybe like a year or two for me to actually really trust you for real. Because I don't like when people tell me, I know that I empath to the fucking fullest. So I can understand, I can have a conversation with you. Yeah. You're like, oh, we should go down this street. Yeah. But then when we go down that street, you're trying to make 2 stops for yourself. Yeah. I hate that shit. So in the conversation, are you telling me something? Yeah. I can identify whether you're telling me something for the benefit of you and for the benefit of me by myself. Right. So if you don't tell me information that'll just benefit me with whatever I got going on with my life, but when it ties into you and it be a benefit for you, I will be mad. I would never trust what you gotta say. Because you always gonna look out for number one, which you should, but you shouldn't try to manipulate other people into doing what you need them to do because you need leverage. That's why I had told my man. I was like, I appreciate he cussed me out, but he said something that had nothing to do with him. And I'm just like, you're not telling me that for you. You're telling me that for me. So I respect you a little bit more, even though we was just arguing. Yeah. But you really do care for me. Yeah. And that might be some daddy issues. Leave it in the comments. But it's like that had nothing to do with you. And you're telling me that just based on because you gotten to know me and because you understand me. Yeah.
2 years to trust someone is a very long time.
I don't care.
I know you don't care. But I feel like...
Trust issues, baby.
No, I get Listen, you can't trust everybody, but like 2 years.
I watch people.
No, but I feel like you can. I know you. I feel like you can read people quickly.
Yeah.
Well. You know what I'm saying? So 2 years. It's a very long time.
How long we been on each other?
I mean, 3 years. I think.
That's a rare connection, sweetie.
Years.
It is.
Yeah. But it is. But it still is like. I feel like if I don't really. Like if I don't trust you, first of all, I don't really have. If I meet you first, when I met you, it wasn't like I don't trust you. I'm just going. I'm gonna trust you until you prove me wrong. I and be like you don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's like some hood shit. You never trust. You ever had a person steal your money and try to help you look for it? Niggas cannot be trusted.
Yeah. Okay.
What, Dom?
That's from a movie. Where's that from?
I don't know. They will.
Yeah.
They will. So it's just like.
No, that's true.
No.
That's true. But I've learned the hard way to like realize. So you know this. You've been through some situations with me about other people. So I kind of just feel like 2 years is a very long time. Right now, for me, it took me a long time to learn to love myself. One, you know what I'm saying? So I've gone to that place. Now I'm good. But as far as people go, I'm not trying to. Yeah. I'm very, very big on like looking around. Like I read shit.
I don't think you're a great judge of character, but I do think when you figure it out, like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the man about her being she believes she's being used if a man seeks help, financial services, or otherwise from her because she's used to being taken advantage of. That's not my life. I can't relate. I feel like
she's been used to being taken advantage of.
The nigga who I used to pick up a couple months ago, you remember? When he pulled out his gun.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to say all that, but okay.
He was real ghetto. He thought some niggas was getting at me. I like that energy. Pull out the strap, baby. You feel me? He's probably, I ain't gonna fuck with him. He tried to beat me up. He was broke. I'd rather not deal with that. So,
she liked the excitement. That was it.
Yeah, no, it was after. He had some good penis.
Okay. Well, I was gonna admit
I love
that,
them.
But okay.
Okay, number 6, she keeps her guard up too long because she has trust issues. That's me, for sure. I gotta scope you. I gotta scope how you move with me. I do.
But I feel like,
I treat myself perfect, baby.
That's not a damaged person overall. Everybody has their guard up for real.
That's true.
Not everybody, but majority people. You know?
Like, yeah. At least. She thinks everything you say is because you're running game because she don't know how to appreciate genuine praise. No, I know when it's like. Niggas, bitches be like, oh, hey, little mommy, you fine as fuck. Look, you wearing them jeans. I like your footloose on your jeans, bitch. Your nails is done. Like, oh, it's giving New York nigga from the Bronx. But, you know, you got your shoulders. I see the eyes. I see you looking at me. You looking at me. They looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some bullshit. So I feel like, I like chill niggas. I don't like niggas to do too much. Yeah, so I don't think that falls in the category. That was a great
example. But we get what you're saying. No,
okay. Yeah, those are niggas, the thirsty niggas. Yeah. Because the niggas out here in this day and age, I feel like they be mad because the bitches be looking for the niggas with money, but they do too. Yeah. Like, y'all be in the same, oh, yikes, I shouldn't say it, but I will. He don't watch it. I felt really very offended because my nigga didn't pay for the bottle. And I was drinking out the bottle, and he was drinking out of two, and he did not pay for it. I felt, I just wanted to go. I wanted to go. I did.
Where was I? When did this happen?
Last night, bitch. Yeah. You don't never offer me no drink off another nigga's bottle. I will be pissed.
We need to cut this down.
No, we're not gonna cut this out because it's important.
You don't have to cut that. I'm saying cut this.
No.
You can't breathe.
You can't breathe. Well, bitch, breathe, but that was fucked up. Okay. How another nigga gonna order a bottle? You see the bitches with the lights. As soon as they sit the bottle down, you want a shot? Like, bitch, you could have ordered me a shot, you cheap whore. I didn't like that. And the food was nasty. I didn't like it.
It's just been crazy. I don't understand. Anyway,
why you couldn't get us our own bottle?
I know. That's how I beat that. I don't understand. Nigga.
You didn't even have to get the bottle. You could have got me a double shot with the fuck I like. But niggas ordering Casamigos these days. I don't drink tequila.
You're right.
And you've been knowing me long enough to know I don't drink tequila. So why would you want me to drink off another person's bottle? I was so offended. I was like, I got the nigga who go to the gas station and get the blunts. I don't like it. It's giving. I'm about to call you a whore later. You know, you weak ass nigga. That's all I'm about to say. What you laughing for? What you laughing for? Okay, so number 7. She thinks everything you okay. Oh, that's what the fuck. Whatever. Genuine praise. It depends on how deep you go into. Like, I don't know. I got daddy issues, so bitch, if a nigga be like, you ain't all that today, you think you cute, I think that's cute. I'm like, well, I tried. Okay, no. Okay, fuck it. She rarely comes out the house looking natural because she don't like how beautifully she really is. Damn. Oh, that's deep.
That don't wear makeup almost every day.
But you fine as fuck without makeup. You wouldn't even know when you don't have on makeup, for one. For two, like, I feel like we just not a part of that. People who cake their makeup, it's a difference besides, like, covering up imperfections and, like, highlighting a couple things. When people be like, a doom, 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 a doom, 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 and they wipe everything on, like, that's a lot. Yeah, you might be ugly for real. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's the reasons why that's important. Because, like, it's some people, I think, like Layla, who just, like, I would put on my face before I go out because I'm fabulous. And I want y'all to see that I'm fabulous. But it's other people who, like, if somebody knock on the door, they won't open the door until they go
put their lashes or something.
Yeah, that's what that's talking about.
I can't relate. I remember, like, real shit, we was talking about me and Shamante. So I had a stigma, like, about my hair because it was, like, thin and it wouldn't grow or whatever the case is. So I remember, like, in my earlier dating years, like, a lot of niggas would tell me, like, oh, I never saw your red hair. I'm like, damn, I've been fucking with you for, like, 2 years. Goddamn. But, like, now I just really don't give a fuck. I would look a mess. You want a drink? You want to go out? Like, I wouldn't go out like that because people treat you terribly.
But you fine as hell, I mean,
Thank
regardless.
You.
What? I be telling you that all the time. I be telling her all the time.
I see it all the time, too. It don't matter.
You know.
They still going to eat this booty the same.
I'm
but
crying.
It don't matter. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, so if you feel like you got to put on makeup and stuff. Like, a lot of guys like natural women. Yeah. I do feel like... But I don't like them niggas who go specifically into it because when we step into Sephora, you're that nigga, bitch. Because I'm not getting no elf. I'm not.
Elf eyebrow pencil. We like that.
I don't know. I need new eyebrow pencil. COVID. I need new eyebrow pencils.
She played too much. Pandemic. Ooh.
No.
Okay.
I'm not doing that cheap shit just because you don't want me to wear makeup. And that be a lot of niggas thing.
Okay.
No, and they be like, oh, like, when nigga tried to tell me hair opinions, leave them in the comments. He was like, hair, nails, feet, like, that's part of, like, female maintenance. Like, he don't got nothing to do with that. I said, you crazy as fuck. Like, if you want to go get an Erykah Badu, bitch, they still fine as fuck.
Yeah.
But go get that bitch. You know my nails $100. Weave, I don't know. It depends on how long I want it for the next 6 months. Because the bitch reuse my nails.
You do realize when a nigga really care about...
He gonna make sure that shit covered.
Yeah, he's never going to mention it. He's going to be like, oh, your nails look nice. And then a couple weeks later, he'll be like, here's the money for the nails. Like, it's never a question. I feel like men who...
You can't afford it.
It's not even that. It's just like, you want your bitch to. That's who she is. That's who you seen her to be.
You get what I'm saying?
You gonna make sure, like,
and niggas be
and you
like
that. Yeah.
You can't like a upkept.
It's a hygiene situation too.
You get what I'm saying? You can't always see my nails done or whatever. However you like me looking, what attracted you towards me. So if I'm natural or whatever the case is, that's cool. But if you see me as being like, oh, okay, this bitch, okay, outfit, boom, hair on point, nails on point, feet on point. Like, you can't complain for paying for none of that shit because that's what I attracted you from. Because you thought I kept myself up, but you don't know when I'm fucking you, you're going to have to help me too. Period. Okay? That's just how I feel. Or go, I'm just
you
saying.
gonna do it. I just feel like I don't even...
Let her wear her natural hair all the time so a nigga would never have to worry about paying $800-$900 for her.
Not even that. It's just like, I don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. I just feel like shit be like... You see me, my nails are done. Always. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to ask you to tell you.
At least throw a little something on.
You're going to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like I just don't ask for it. Like, it just happens. You know it's going to be done.
I don't like when you got to ask. I feel like that's rude.
That's stupid.
Fuck.
I'm not going to ask.
9, she don't want you to meet her kids because she's afraid another man can't have another man. What? She don't... Okay, we don't even got those problems. So we're not going to talk about that. She's afraid to send you news because the last lame she exposed with her. A nigga definitely wrote this whole thing.
Surely did.
I feel like women, when it comes to stuff like that, like, I feel like I couldn't send news because I have a lot of ghetto ass cousins.
Yeah.
And that most of my family are men. Kind of half and half. So, and they're like my age, so I probably fuck one of their homeboys. I fuck a couple of them. But, like, you know, we couldn't do shit like that just because, I mean... First of all, I just hold myself to a certain type of standard, so I don't, like, unless I really, 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 really trust that person, but it takes me a long time to trust people, so that's my take on, like, nudes and shit. If you want to send them out, send them without a face, cover it up, put a emoji over that bitch, but I think nudes are fire, honestly. I think that's a nice little surprise throughout the day, but when it comes to, like, petty-ass niggas who don't have shit else to do, I feel like if you send a nigga a nude, he should be busy working, so he just looks at it, admire it, probably goes plays with himself, and forgets about it. Not be like, oh, bro, this bitch just sent me this. Like, it's giving broke niggas activities. Why you always around niggas? It's getting disgusting.
Yeah, I agree with the nude.
Yeah.
I've only sent it to one boyfriend.
Yeah.
Never exposed it, thankfully.
Yeah. So I mean,
we know.
If you even dealing with a person who will expose you,
I feel like
pay attention to how niggas treat you. They will show you how much they care about you, and that's tea. If they know you care about yourself, I don't have step with myself. How I was saying, like, at work or even the podcast or like the niggas, I don't have step with shit in my life. So if you a part of my life and I'm gonna have step with you, I don't need you in my life. It's giving my momentum is going down fucking with you. So I can't even try my best because you're not gonna try yours. So that was just about it. So hey. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up because I have to pee. Yeah, you do too? Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in to another You Ain't Wrong podcast because we know there's no
wrong
or right, just a perception. So thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in.